I love it here.
I love it here.
I fucking love it.
Yeah. Welcome to Soft Launch. We back.
We did it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have returned after a
brief hiatus.
You know what I'm saying? We've been going through a lot here in the apartment. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if you guys can tell by the poverty on our walls.
Yeah. The wall is a reflection of how our lives are going at this moment.
Not great.
We talked about it a couple weeks ago on the pod. We had a flood in the apartment a couple weeks ago, and they finally came to start the process of fixing it. And for the next couple months, it's going to look pretty fucking bad.
It's going to look bad. But then we're going to have a new podcast setup.
New podcast setup coming soon.
Yeah, because I like a little silver lining. I was like, you know what? If they're going to, might as well just redo it.
Usually you hate a silver lining. Usually you love to
Do you hear it? Do you hear them upstairs with their fucking washer and dryer?
They do.
If it leaks one more time, they haven't even said sorry.
Yeah, this is the least Italian I've ever seen you, because you want to snitch bad.
Oh my! Well, I've been sitting on this.
You want to write the building.
I want to write a strongly worded letter.
Yeah.
To whom it may concern.
Would you let them know that you were going to snitch, or would you just snitch?
No, not honestly snitch. I'm a bitch.
Yeah. You don't think like you would combust into flames, like your Italian heritage would just cause you to just combust?
From snitching?
Yeah, like your dead relatives would come back and be like, I told you to keep your fucking mouth shut.
No, Italians hate snitches, but every Italian I know is a snitch.
How you figure?
Because Jesse, my friend, used to live in this building, and it wasn't a fucking Italian person that snitched. And they wrote a letter, and because they had to go to court for the apartment, they got to see the letter. Wow. And it's like, I think you should know. I remember Jack showing it to me, and I was like, I read it, and I was like, oh, it's an Italian person. And he was we could hear the voice.
How did you know? Did they fucking sign
just
it?
Just the way they wrote
they
it.
didn't. Usually in the old country they signed it in blood. In New York they signed it with fucking pasta sauce.
No, you could just tell. You could just tell.
How?
Just by the way it was written.
What? Give me a
sentence. I think you should know.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't live here, and in fact, he might live in Jersey, and his father might. It's just like they had all these things. You just knew.
Yeah, they said everything, and then at the end it's like, irregardless, you guys should go check up that apartment. Yeah,
100%. Yeah, and they did. And they got kicked out. R.I.P. to the best of times in my life.
So Italians, they don't hate to snitch. I mean, they hate to snitch, but they love to gossip.
Oh, they love it.
Yeah, they just rebranded it. That's low-key good marketing. You can't be snitching if it's good. Did you hear about Janice?
Yeah. She's living in this apartment. Her name's not even on it. Her name's not on the affidavit.
And I saw her go into the apartment, and I go, Janice, I'm living here since I'm 6 years old. I'm living here since my family came from the old country. All right, I'm watching you use your illegal washer dryer. The whole time I got sauce on the stove. Shout out Kitty Reynolds.
Shout out Kitty Reynolds. So funny. Yeah, it's you knew it was, but anyway.
So the people upstairs, they have a washer dryer. It's illegal, and it overflowed, and it caused us to get a flood.
I think it might have been. I don't think it was a fucking sink.
Yeah, no matter what it was, we're paying the price now. So whenever you see the walls in the back, just know that we're in the process of fixing it. And if you want to help, honestly, come to our next show. Okay, our next show is going to be September 30th, Saturday, 5 p.m. at the stand. We'll put the link in the bio.
We'll put the link in the bio, and our GoFundMe link in the bio.
Come. We'll still give you the promo code Monroe, but maybe don't use it.
Yeah, maybe just pay full price because we fucking need it.
Yeah, maybe find it somewhere in your heart to donate to some struggling artists, because look at our fucking walls.
One thing about us, we're living with lead paint because this was built in like 1920 something, and they were like chipping the paint, and it was all over Monroe's bed.
Yeah, real bad. It was bad.
It was real bad.
Definitely got some brain damage going on. I haven't seen walls torn up this badly since I took a fucking microscope to her puss after a night of sex, as I beat it up.
All right. Anyway, guys, we're gonna pretend that didn't happen. Yeah.
No, it happened.
And we're gonna jump into our first segment. One thing about we.
Go ahead. Tell me.
So one thing about us and this show and this podcast is we're coming for New York Comedy Festival, baby.
Yeah, officially. Hold on. Oh, that's laughter. Well, one of those is clapping.
Yeah. I think that's.
No, laughter.
Oh my God.
Yeah. New York Comedy Festival.
Comedy Festival. Guys, please sit down. It's fine. We are coming November 4th.
Yes, November 4th,
5 p.m.
5 p.m.
Going to be our New York Comedy Festival show. It's going to be amazing. We're going to have a great lineup. We will release that at a later date.
Yes, the lineup will be coming at a later date, but we will put that link in that bio as well. I believe it's already up and active because the New York Comedy Festival
So you should definitely come through because that will sell out.
Guaranteed.
Yeah. And if it doesn't,
guaranteed.
I'll kill myself.
Yeah.
So
double. It's gonna be a fucking show one way or the other.
Yeah.
Bad. Gonna murder ourselves. But yeah, so we got New York Comedy Festival. We're very excited about that. We hope to see you guys there or at the show coming up about 2 weeks from now. Yeah, last Saturday of the month, September 30th. And then one thing about me personally, you know what I'm saying? Don't let appearances fool you. I know this cup is gonna say different, but I am not doing hard liquor anymore. Yeah. One thing about me, my body can't handle it.
Welcome.
One thing about
me. Been there. Done that.
Yeah, no, I feel like I'm living your life like just after you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I went out this weekend with the boys.
Yeah.
Had my first human night day in a long time. I just had one show early in the afternoon, and then I just fucking macked out with my homie. Shout out to Lucito. It was his birthday.
Yes.
Lucito.
Shout out
He's in
Lucito.
the building. You know what I mean? And we went out to a bar, and he was on old fashions. That's like what he likes to drink.
Oof.
And I'm a big, I don't care. We get what you get. Whatever you order, get me one too.
You're gonna have to start to care.
Yeah, no, I do. But I'm just not decisive. So it's like, when people are making orders, I just like to be a part of that. And I was just drinking. I was just kicking back whiskey. Like it was a thing that I do, which I never do.
Yeah,
it's been a long time. So I paid dearly.
Do you do brown liquor anymore?
No, I'm like really just tequila.
If you ever drink Douce.
I do like Douce. Douce is good. But if you give me a preference, like if we had a bar in the house, I would fill it with whatever. But my preference is always tequila. Always tequila.
Yeah, it's the best.
Yeah, I'll do a deucer though.
I've never had a deucer, but the way it smells makes me want to absolutely gag.
Yeah, it's bad. It's just, liquor is really bad.
It's gross.
It's horrible. We were doing shots and shit.
Yeah, that's
One thing, I'm 31. I was acting like I was fucking 17, dude.
Yeah.
Just like there was gonna be no bounce back, and the next day I fucking couldn't move for hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took me an hour to eat a bagel.
An hour.
Yeah.
It took you like 3 hours to eat that bagel. 3 hours to eat
a bagel, dude.
Yeah. I ordered it and it got here like at 1 and you didn't finish eating it until like 4:30.
Yeah, we were supposed to record this podcast 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was doing bad.
Yeah. Real bad.
Real bad. And never again. So if you see me out in the streets with anything in my cup that is not tequila based or a seltzer or wine, smack it out of my hand. I give you permission because you're doing me a fucking favor.
Yeah, but one thing about you, you're gonna be drinking whatever everybody else drinks.
Oh, every time. I will make this mistake again. Don't you ever fucking think I won't. But I don't want to. No, when you see me doing that, I'm making a mistake that I don't want to be making, but I don't have enough of a backbone to refuse.
I love that yesterday he was feeling so sick.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, do you mind if I just moan in pain?
Yeah.
I'm like, go for it. He's like, and then you moan for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I don't. I asked if it was cool.
Yeah, one thing about me, I don't ask. I just moan.
Yeah, one thing about me, I don't want to be a burden, dude.
Oh my God. Well, me either. But when I'm in that, I know a hangover at this age is I feel like I'm close to death.
Yeah, it was bad. Like everything was spinning.
I'm never going to feel normal again.
It was bad for the whole day.
Yeah.
I was really out of it. But I always like to ask before I make somebody's day, because I know what I'm about to do. And if you're not okay with it, you might have, another conversation would happen. Hey, can I moan? No, thank you. You actually can't. All right, then I'm gonna need you to get up and go to the room because I'm moaning. All right.
Yeah, you moaned all day.
Yeah, I was going through it.
Yeah, you were.
Didn't like it, but it is what it is. You got to live like that sometimes.
Yeah, you do. JC invited me to go out because I only had a midnight show on Saturday, and then it got canceled.
Yeah.
So I was home, and then he said, "Come meet us." And I didn't meet you because I knew that if I went out, I was gonna drink, and I was like, "We have your mom's birthday the next day. Yep. I'm gonna set this one out."
Yeah.
And I was glad that I did because if we both were fucked up,
because
the thing about me is I wouldn't have drank as much as he did, but I would have gotten absolute shit faced.
Off one drink.
Yeah, and I would have been hungover.
Yeah, it would have been bad.
It would have been bad.
Both of us would have been in shambles.
And we can't.
Yeah, I can't have.
We got to choose. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stay home.
Yeah, last time both of us got fucked up, I woke up in the bathroom.
Wow, you did do that.
Crazy times.
That might actually be the last time both of us got fucked up.
Yeah, but besides like the wedding, and if you count that, the last time we both got drunk, I bought Viagra from the store in Mexico. Yeah, shout out to the pharmacy in Mexico.
I got it in my drawer.
Yeah, blue pill. Don't know when I'm gonna break it out. Yeah. Probably when I make a really bad mistake.
I love that. It's my favorite thing ever is when we are drunk and we're like, home.
Oh yeah, we're gonna.
Oh wait till you see it. Then we get home and then I'm moaning in pain because now I'm nauseous.
Yeah.
And then we fall asleep.
Yeah.
Because I woke up and when we were in Mexico, I woke up on top of the blankets in my dress.
Really?
We did the same thing at in DR.
Did we? Oh yeah, we got fucked up in DR.
Got fucked up in DR, and we woke up. I saw my shoes on, and we were laying on the bed. My feet were off of the bed, and we were laying. And then I was like, my head was like this, and I was like, my neck started hurting. And in Tulum, you were choking me. You didn't realize it, but you fell asleep with your arm like this, and then after a while, I was asleep. I was like, I was like, this would have been a terrible thing. Yeah,
that's funny. Damn, foiled again. Trying to fucking get rid of you, cuz.
But what you were talking about is we got drunk one time. I don't know whose birthday we were out for.
It was Nooney's birthday.
Nooney's birthday. We got shit-faced. I was out before you, so I got really drunk, and then he came, and I was like, well, you got to catch up.
Yeah.
So this is when he was trying to impress me, and he was like, I'll take shots, and I'll drink, whatever. So he's like taking shots by himself.
Yeah, I caught up, and I lapped you a couple times.
Yeah, you might have lapped me.
Yeah.
And then we got home, and we were laying on the couch talking, I guess.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I have to pee. And you went to the bathroom, and then I fell asleep because I was so drunk. And then I woke up like 45 minutes later.
Yeah.
And he wasn't on the couch.
No.
And in my head, I'm like, he left.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this motherfucker left me here. It was like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
And then I got up and I see the bathroom light is on. And I'm like, JC, and you don't say anything. And I'm like, this motherfucker died.
Yeah.
So I opened the door and he's sitting on my sink with his head resting against the medicine cabinet. Passed the fuck out. I don't know how you got up there. I don't know why you did that.
Me neither. Maybe wanted to fucking piss in the sink, but sitting down.
No, you were like, I was like, hey, you're like, hey, and they're like, what? Like you were so confused that I even were in there, like, what's the problem?
Yeah, one thing about you thought I was dead, and you were right. I was. I was not there.
Yeah, that was a crazy. And then we went. Then I don't even know what we did.
Yeah, low key, if either one of us are sipping alcohol at any point during the night, it is an agreement to not have sex for at least 48 hours. Because it's not happening.
It's not happening.
Not happening. Neither one of us can handle it anymore
at all. I'm always just like so sick.
Yeah. Sometimes I can't even have a Truly before getting tired, dude. Like I just want to unwind. We'll fuck after. No, we won't.
We won't. If we don't get home and immediately do it, it will never happen.
It's not going to happen till the next. Got to roll over. It's like rollover minutes at the end of the month. We're rolling this bitch over to the next morning.
Yeah. As soon as you put it truly to your lips, it's over.
Yeah, it's almost a certainty. But the fun part is that neither one of us wants to admit it.
We won't admit it at all.
It's
we'll be
the
like,
very last second.
It's going to happen.
Oh, yeah, we're going to do it.
Let's get in bed. Then we'll be like, let's get under the blankets and see what happens.
It's a good movie. Even though I know how it ends, I love to watch it.
Yeah.
It's a great plot.
It's so funny.
It feels like a surprise every time. Yeah, man. That's what your 30s are. Is a lot of dirty talk and a lot of sleep.
It's so true.
Yeah, a lot of high expectations and low actual.
Yeah, you're just never doing. It's a lot of. You're talking a lot of shit. In your 30s.
Flapping a lot of gums.
Yeah. Writing a lot of checks your mouth can't cash. Yeah,
or my penis, dude. Yeah, but we still love each other. Though.
We do.
Bad.
Yeah. But then, so one thing about me is, I feel like this weekend I stayed home. I didn't have like a lot of shows this weekend, which has been. I felt like I have not had a weekend like this in over a year and a half or two.
Like now, dude, we've been grinding.
And I tried to like write and do stuff and I couldn't, but it really was nice to like not do anything. And I was like, yeah, this is the old introvert Samantha. Yeah, like it was nice to like do nothing. I did nothing.
That's good sometimes.
I ordered food. What did I order?
You ordered 7th Street Burger.
I ordered 7th Street Burger.
What thing about you?
What thing about me? I smoked a little before I ordered it. I ordered a double and a fucking single and some fries.
3 patties.
I didn't eat the single though. I left it and you ate it yesterday when you were hungover.
Yeah, I needed that. So.
But I watched Selena. You know what I mean? It was just a good night.
Yeah.
Then I was ready to go to bed and then you came home and it was great. It was a good night.
Yeah, sometimes you got to do nothing, man, to appreciate all the stuff that you do.
Jesus, it was so nice.
Yeah. I like a good. I am
uncomfy.
I'm a big nothing doer, like in my life.
Oh yeah, well you spent a lot of years doing
nothing, doing zilch, big time zero. You know what I'm saying? Just emotionally growing.
Yeah.
But with nothing to show for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I was becoming a little bit gay, if I'm honest. You know, just doing nothing but getting into my feelings. And then
one thing about you is you're gonna call yourself gay every episode and just push our LGBTQ people away.
But that's a good thing. No, not that pushing them away. That's a bad thing. It's a good, like, I'm ascribing positive qualities with the word gay. Like, getting emotionally in touch, that's a good thing.
Oh, no, I know.
Like, straight men wish that this was a stereotype of us, but it's not.
It isn't.
So I'm sorry. Yeah, it definitely comes off offensive, but I don't. I stand.
Straight men stink.
Yeah, I'll stand on that though. I was being super, like, I was becoming a better person.
Yeah.
Being
one thing about you, you know, I've dated a lot of guys who've been like hustlers. You know. You're the most emotionally intelligent person. You needed that time. You know what I mean? You needed it because at least we can have conversations and we can like work through arguments. Yeah,
I feel like so many men don't become emotionally intelligent because they're just on the grind for their whole lives.
Yeah, grinding.
Yeah, big time.
Wait, what is it?
Rise and grind?
Rise and grind.
Yeah, they don't pick their heads up. They start working at 18 for a family that they're not going to have for another 6 years. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of nuts.
Relax. They're working at Sprint.
What happened?
I said people are working at Sprint. People are talking like, guys, like, there's no excuse. Get out of here.
Yeah, I got to get to this money. I got to make sure that this polo fits real tight. I got to get to the gym.
Got to make sure this Bluetooth fits just right on the air.
Yeah. The hose is coming.
Yeah.
They're coming into T-Mobile because they can't afford better phone service. Yeah, not the pretty ones.
Not the Metro PCS.
Yeah. All the cricket wireless guys fucking in the gym hard because the bad bitches are coming. Because they want to be independent, but it comes at the cost of good wireless service. Yeah. But you need another SIM card? You need some minutes?
Yeah.
Come fuck with me.
Stupid.
But come in 20 minutes because I'm actually wrapping up at the gym.
So dumb.
Yeah. Wrapping up at Planet Fitness.
Yeah, I'll give you these minutes, but I won't give you this ear to listen.
No.
I don't have the time. Not emotionally intelligent.
No, that ear is attached to Bluetooth, actually. I'm actually listening to something.
Yeah, I'm actually talking to my other bitch, okay? Who's not nagging me.
Yeah. That's, yeah.
Yeah.
But, no, man, I always appreciate a nothing day, but I always get terrified when I have like two. Like two nothing days in a row. I think I'm gonna revert. I think I'm gonna relapse all the time.
Yeah, JC thinks that he had like an actual like a drug addiction. So like if he is home one day and doesn't do anything, he's like, oh, fucking loser. Like this is the way I used to be, and I'm like, you're not gonna relapse. It's not a drug.
Yeah, you're really good to me. You pick me up when I'm feeling down.
I do.
Yeah, you're really good. I really appreciate you. I'd be so down. Like one day, didn't write anything, no shows. I'd be like, yo, I didn't do anything today.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, that's called a day off.
And then you look at me and you're like, yo, I love you still. And I'm like, really? I can't believe it. Bruised, battered, checkered past. You know what I'm saying? You're pretty fucking cool. Yeah, I appreciate you.
Well, to be fair, I also didn't know you as that person, so I see you grinding, and I'm like, yeah, take a day.
Yeah, it's easy for you to give me some grace.
Yeah,
but you still give it to me, and I appreciate it.
I do,
because I don't feel like I deserve it sometimes.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Thanks, baby.
Yeah,
I love you.
I love you too.
Oh, this is kind of nice. It feels like we're being ironic, but I'm being genuine. Yeah, I love you, and yeah, man. So I'm happy that you got a little do nothing day.
Yeah, I needed that.
Get your bar back up, man. Because one thing about comedians, we will act like we don't need those days, and we do. Yeah, we need them bad. And I felt like it showed yesterday during the show. I felt refreshed. I had like a show last night that went really well, and I felt super like refreshed. Yeah, you murdered. You guys are going to see that tape soon. Good clip maybe coming. We'll see. We'll see. But I felt the same way the week before. I had 2 days off without any shows, which was like the first time this year. And then I came back like super refreshed the next day, like with a reminder to be present, like a whole new like perspective on things I wanted to work on and ways I wanted to be. And I felt much better on stage because I felt like I was in a bit of a routine. Yeah, cycle. It gets like monotonous. Like you're always like, doing the same things. And also like I was saying, like I felt like my set was like I was reading a speech. Yeah, I do that a lot. So I like took the time when I was home and I was talking out loud to myself because one thing I love to do. Yeah. Let's talk to myself. Yeah, perform for the mirror. Oh, but I mean, I was having conversations while you were gone. Yeah, I love that. I was on Jimmy Fallon while you were gone. Yeah? Yeah. How was Jim? He was all right. I killed it. Yeah, I heard he's a dick, though. Well, I carried the interview. What are you going to do? I heard he's a bad boss. Heard he is. Did you ask him about the blackface? I didn't. Oh, pussy. No. We were talking about my special. You would have been like, yeah, I love your work. I'm Italian. Big fan. Yeah. I'm actually black myself. No, I'm kidding. I'm Sicilian. It's different. Yeah, Fallon. Yeah. Yeah, he's funny. Yeah. Good so I was on Jimmy Fallon. Just performed a couple of songs. Yeah? What'd you sing? A couple things. Yeah, like what? Little Keisha Cole. Little Keisha Cole? Little Keisha Cole. Keisha Cole? Last night? I did a little last night. Yeah. I did a little trust. Yeah, couldn't even find the answer. Did Jimmy... I tried to call. Yeah, probably let me die. Jimmy did Diddy? Did Jimmy do Diddy? Well, you were Keisha Cole. He was Diddy.
This was a different. I was performing Madison Square Garden. This is a different.
Oh, this is the same night, different part of the day.
I'm a star.
Oh, so you did nothing, but you did a lot.
I did a lot. I performed.
Yeah, jam-packed day.
Yeah, people think I'm being ridiculous when I say that, and I'm not kidding. I have my neighbors must have thought I lived with people before when I was by myself, because I was having full conversations. I'm like on Jimmy, I'm laughing, making him laugh. The jokes we're coming up with.
How invested in your life do you think our neighbors are? Like based on what they've learned?
They think I'm insane.
Yeah. What do you think they know about you?
Well, they know I like to sing at weird hours of the night.
They know you love to sing.
About the moon at the no, I had a very bad schedule before you moved in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember texting you and you'd be up at like 4 or 5 in the morning.
Yeah. One thing about me, someone could be coming up, I would be going to sleep.
Yeah, you're nuts.
Yeah, because I had I'd left my old job and I took some time.
Yeah.
And I was on a weird schedule.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I would do that. So I would just, decide to have a little concert at 3 a.m. and I would be absolutely singing.
Yeah.
No one's ever complained.
They're good people.
They are good people around here. Yeah.
What do you think is the wildest thing that they've ever heard?
Well, arguing.
Yeah.
It's probably.
What's the worst, loudest argument you ever remember having?
On. That's crazy.
Not us.
Not even close.
Oh, thank God. I was gonna be like,
no.
Yeah.
I can't even. I mean, I have so many.
Yeah.
Every single one.
Do you have a fave?
My last relationship, there wasn't an argument that wasn't a huge blowout. Really? Every argument we had, this is no exaggeration, was about a 4-hour argument.
That's so draining.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It could be the smallest thing, and we would argue about it for 4 hours.
Did you ever feel like you lost an argument for real?
Absolutely not. I'm smart.
Yeah. You were undefeated, do you think?
I was, yeah. You can't, because absolutely. He thought he was louder than me. He was winning, but he couldn't beat me. Damn,
loud. He got louder. You can get, like, you don't scream, but you can get loud.
Oh, I would scream. I would get so mad. Jessie used to laugh at me because I would tell her that I would just be like I would stay calm, and then he would say, "I'm like, fuck you!" I was like, "Shut the fuck up!" Like I would be screaming.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, because he would just like.
I've never seen that side of you.
No, it's crazy. It's nuts. Crazy, and I would literally, because I'd be like I would really just be trying to explain something, and then it's like when someone's just like married to the idea of not listening to you.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay. So the only way you're gonna hear me is if I match you.
Yeah.
Got it.
Did
say less?
Did it work?
Yeah. Then he would become quiet and then be like, oh, now you're gonna scream at me. And then it would be that.
That's crazy. I've never had a screaming match before.
Oh my God. I would lose my voice.
That's insane.
There was a prison that like they stopped giving heat to. So me and my sister-in-law went to like protest there. And the whole, people were screaming, and Amanda's like, why aren't you screaming? Like, I don't have a voice. And it was because we had gotten into such a huge blowout that ended up lasting like 5 days.
Yeah.
We screamed at each other for like 5 days. And I had no voice. Like I had to like keep drinking tea, and I had signed up for singing classes. And I had to cancel it and move it to the next week.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's how bad it was.
That's insane.
No, people talk about toxic relationships like, baby, you don't know.
Yeah, you were in the thick of it.
I was really in the thick of it.
Damn. What at any point?
Thick of it? What is that?
Into the thick of it?
Yeah, that's into the thick of it.
We're walking.
Okay, baby. I just knew the TikTok sound.
Push. This is the song.
Oh, I only knew that.
Into the thick of it.
I don't know what that's from.
It's from the Backyardigans, I think.
Oh, I don't even know what that is.
I don't even think it was the Backyardigans. I don't know. Some kids. I don't know. We got off topic.
We did.
I've never had a screaming match. I look back. I wish I would have had one. I don't think I wish I would have.
You don't.
I don't know. I feel like just because I didn't have a screaming match means I didn't have a bad relationship. But I think having the screaming match would have helped me put the relationship into the box that it belonged in. You know what I'm saying? More definitively.
I guess, but you can have I've had other not great relationships and they weren't screaming matches.
Yeah.
That was just the most loud, ironically I'm saying this word, but loudly toxic relationship. Yeah. And I'm just
kind of like storybook toxic, like what you see in pictures and movies.
Like we would scream at each other in front of people.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah, I didn't love it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But we would get into that in the street. And one thing about me, he would start screaming at me in the street, and I would walk like he was a crazy person, and I would make him look like a crazy person in the street. I would keep walking, and he'd be like, you're going to walk away from me? I would cross the street and act like I didn't know him. Just keep walking. Get on my phone.
That's nuts. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I never had a screaming match, but I've definitely walked through the streets of Astoria after a fight screaming.
That's crazy.
100%. Like, yo, what the fuck? You fucking serious? It's fucking ridiculous. Like, I'd walk around yelling.
Oh, no. I always did it when the person was there.
One time, I was in an argument on the phone. Not even an argument, because, like, for an argument to happen, both sides have to be angry, and I would never allow myself to be that angry because I was so scared of being in a real argument, because I thought that was just a problem. And... like, so
that's ridiculous.
I know, I'm a crazy kid. I would say something to get my point across. I would say really nice and really calmly and really articulately, or what I thought was, and then they just wouldn't receive it well. So they would just start going off on what they actually thought. So I would mute my phone, like my voice part, and just be like, yo, you're a fucking idiot. This is fucking absolutely ridiculous. And like, I would just listen to them talk, and I would just throw my phone across the room. I punched in my dresser once. Yeah, I picked up, be like, no, I see where you're coming from.
No, not you agreeing.
Yeah. Oh, I have a problem. I used to be way worse. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I just didn't want the conflict so bad that I would just be like, all right, what blame do I have to take to stop this? Yeah.
No, not that good of a person.
No, man. I mean,
people say pick your battles. I say why? You know what I mean?
I could just win them all. I don't gotta pick the battles.
You don't sound like a fucking winner to me.
You sound like a fucking quitter, Rock. You think life's got you on the ropes?
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Yeah. I wasn't toxic, but I definitely wanted to appear healthier than I was.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a little bit
it's
of
not
a toxic thing for you.
I don't think it's it's
to pretend that you're okay with something that you're not okay with.
Yeah. And there was a lot of that in my last relationship that I think over time it would have become apparent anyway. Just it would have been way too late. And then I would have been fucking stubborn about it. But gladly everything happened the way that it was supposed to happen. Gave me a chance to learn shit. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Oh yeah, that's one thing about us.
Yes.
So we're gonna jump into the next part of our podcast, and I feel like there's been a lot happening in the world on the internet. And so do you remember what this segment's called?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're just gonna jump right into it.
Do I?
So. So boom. All right, we're going to talk about everything that's happening in the world. I wrote a bunch of things down because, oh no. Okay, well, that stinks.
Fantasy football.
Yeah, Nick Chubb just got hurt. That's fucking horrendous, but I'll kill myself later. All right. So the big headline recently that once it came out, it caused you and both of my sisters physical pain. Tiana Taylor and Iman Shumpert calling it quits after 7 years. What are your thoughts?
10 years together, 7 years married.
Damn, cuz.
My thoughts are I'm heartbroken. I was really like ride or die for them. I loved them so much. They had like a very short-lived reality show that I loved. Mm-hmm. Should have been picked up for a second season. Mm-hmm. I don't know if they were real. I like them a lot. Apparently they're still friends and stuff, whatever.
Yeah, not true.
But I'm pissed and I'm heartbroken about it. Yeah. I also, it's been a rough couple days.
Yeah. Who else got
Jeezy and Jeannie Mai? I don't really care. I wasn't really invested.
That's a big blow to the Blasian community, though.
It's I feel bad for her because I used to like tap into the real, and you see her. She was married to like a white dude before.
Yeah.
And she did not love that man.
No.
You know what I mean? Like they would talk about if she was ever jealous, like I want him to have girlfriends and I want him to do this. And I was like, oh, you don't love him.
Yeah.
And then like you see her come through her divorce, and then she meets Jeezy and she seems really happy, and then she never wanted kids, and then she wanted his kids, and it it was like a good little journey.
Yeah, for her.
And and then one thing about that, I guess she stinks because he filed.
Yeah, he filed. He was like,
well, maybe it has nothing to do with her. I don't know.
Who knows? But they're done. Shit, who else got it?
We got what's his face? Who plays Wolverine?
Oh yeah, Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman and his wife.
What, 40 years or something like that?
I think it was 27.
Yeah,
that's a long time.
Yeah, at that point, it's like somebody on Twitter said, "Yo, if my person of 30 years calls me to divorce me, I'm gonna be like, LOL, what time are you coming home?"
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, we go together forever at that point.
Yeah, 30 years. I mean, you don't have a choice.
I don't know, man. Maybe it was bad.
I mean, my parents decided to divorce after like 40 years together.
Well, your parents really decided to divorce after like 5.
Before I was born.
Yeah.
Before they were married.
Yeah. Never liked each other.
Nah.
No. Same thing with mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, your parents didn't like each other at all?
They before, like in high school, I think they did. I think everything after that was just pride and doing what they thought they were supposed to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out from your dad because he's listening.
Oh yeah. Well, Dad. Well, shit, Dad. If you're listening to this, send a sad emoji. Cause that hurt.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. Honestly,
no, yeah, it's fine.
Even though my parents didn't have the best relationship. Great co-parents. They did work together. Actually, they didn't work together. They were just both really good.
They're just good parents
on their own. They couldn't fucking come to an agreement together to save their lives.
That's fine as long as they.
But they're both good parents.
Yeah. That's for the best.
Shout out to them.
And then Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner.
Yeah.
What a shock! She got married at like 21.
How old was he?
7 years older than her. So what was he? 28.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I think celebrities, they shouldn't be allowed to get married.
I mean, I just think 21 years old.
Yeah,
or whatever she was. It doesn't even. She was 23. Girl,
Yeah,
why are you having? Why is Sophie Turner not even 30 and has 2 children already? That's crazy.
I mean, that's normal to some people.
Yeah, in like the middle of America, but like she's in Hollywood. What the fuck is she doing?
I mean,
what is like Kylie Jenner?
I feel like when you're rich, having kids is not the same as having kids for normal people. Because
I think that's what they think.
It's a big responsibility. Of course, but financially, no. You get all the help and stuff that you need. Like you don't really have to sacrifice as much as regular people. So it's not as big a thing.
But are you really equipped to
who is though?
No, but your 20s are all about growing, and if you're not even 20s, you have to learn about yourself, and you can't learn about yourself when you have kids.
I don't know. The only people to me who are actually equipped to take care of children are Caribbean nannies. Nobody else on the planet.
Well, you know who's taking care of their kids? Caribbean nannies.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
they're the only ones. So I mean, like we can go back and forth about who's actually ready to have kids.
Yeah, they're
nobody
not even
ever is.
Kids.
You know what I'm saying? But if you're gonna have them, you might as well be well off financially, so they don't have to worry or want for anything physically. There's all their trauma is going to be emotional and theoretical, which is still going to stink, but better.
I guess.
You know what I'm saying? A new relationship that has popped up that I do want to talk about is
who?
Selena Gomez and these big old titties she has.
Oh.
Jesus wept, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Where the fuck did these come from?
Those have to be not real.
Dog.
Because
I'll tell you one thing, man. If Lupus is out here like that,
yeah, I'm gonna need to get some.
I'm gonna need you to come down with a couple things. Maybe catch the flu, cause those titties are huge.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Out of nowhere.
People are saying it's a weight gain. It's like I've gained weight.
Yeah.
I get titties like that.
Yeah, you don't gain weight all to your titties.
Yeah, well, she gained it everywhere.
Yeah, but it's only in the titties.
No, her titties are huge.
Humongous, bro.
And she was never known for having big titties.
No, she never had them. These are new, but they're I think they're real.
Look great.
Yeah.
If they aren't real, I need the doctor's number.
Yeah, because those things look like big natties, dude.
Yeah.
Jesus.
She looks like she always had big tits.
Yeah, and I don't know.
And she didn't.
Yeah, man. You know, one thing, I guess, let it be a lesson to all celebrities. Make some African music. Make some Afro beats. You get rewarded.
Yeah.
You're getting awarded some fucking knockers, dude.
Yeah. One thing about me, not a Selena Gomez fan. I think she stinks.
I
think she's a victim.
I don't know anything about her like career. I liked her.
So
honestly, I kind of fucked with her in Wizards of Waverly Place.
So did David.
She was pretty funny. I think she had a
thing.
legitimate future as a comedic actor. I thought she was great. Like I thought she was super talented on that show. But you know, whatever,
all right, suck her titties then.
I mean, no.
You fucking thought.
Yeah, I mean, no, I didn't. I didn't think about it. I'm thinking about it now.
I was gonna ask, what color nipples do you think she has?
Probably pink, dude. She's probably not as ethnic as we want her to be.
I think she's Mexican.
Yeah, I know she is Mexican, but you know, there's Mexicans with pink titties. Yeah. Pink nips. If you're Mexican, tell us what color your nipples are respectfully. If you want to. You don't have to. Don't be like, oh my God, the people on Soft Launch are making us tell them our titty color. You can. It would help us out because you would be our only sample size. If you're whatever Mexican person is listening to this, if you tell us your nipple color, Selena Gomez also has that nipple color now and forever.
Forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So really unique opportunity for our Mexican listeners. To really take life by the horns.
To really just let us,
to
become Selena Gomez.
Yeah, to really set the trend for the culture.
She does have huge titties.
Yeah, so shout out to them. And then how do you feel about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift?
I got no stakes in that game. I don't care.
None either way.
I don't even know what team that guy plays for.
He plays for the Kansas City Chiefs.
I couldn't point him out in a lineup.
I know. I have him on 2 fantasy teams though this year. Drafted him pretty early. He hasn't been a good start to the year. 2 weeks in, he missed the first week, and he had a very light week.
Well, then he doesn't deserve Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift doesn't deserve. Taylor Swift's fucking his shit up. He's the best tight end in football.
No, she's not even dating him. He just likes her.
Who said that?
That's the whole thing. Is that he went out and said like he has a crush on Taylor Swift, so he would like to date her. She's never met him.
Damn, this is why you got to ban. This is why we can't we can't put these white men on this.
Look at you about to blame a woman for him being bad at football when she's not even met him yet.
Yeah, I mean, I blame anything on Taylor Swift. I'll do that 10 times out of 10. This whole Taylor Swift thing is really not for me. Like I don't. I'm comfortable putting all blame on Taylor Swift. I can erase her voice as I don't care anything.
Yeah,
I don't think she's had struggles.
Stinks.
Yeah, it's whatever. Happy, I guess, but you know, people want to make Kanye to seem this big villain guy when it comes to Taylor Swift.
Well, he was absolutely wrong there.
He wasn't right, but it wasn't that big a fucking deal.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
A man coming in and taking a woman's award and saying she doesn't deserve it.
But it wasn't a woman. It was Taylor Swift.
You sound like an idiot. Yeah, all right, so we're going to move on.
I am an idiot.
So I don't feel anything about that because I don't know anything. And yeah, I couldn't. When she just broke up with her last boyfriend, they were like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, I didn't even know who that man is.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to that man.
Last boyfriend I knew that she had was Taylor Lautner.
No.
Yeah.
She dated Jake Gyllenhaal. She dated
what?
She has a whole song about him.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
It's actually
it's a pretty good come up for Taylor Swift.
Not really. He was way too old, and it was super weird.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely weird from Jake Gyllenhaal, but I'm saying, like, if you're thinking about people as trophies and if we're objectifying people, that's a pretty big come up for Taylor Swift. Jake Gyllenhaal's he is a good looking guy.
She dated John Mayer.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
She dated a lot of people.
Yeah, Taylor Swift got a nice little res.
Yeah, she dated the guy who's Thor's nemesis guy.
Loki?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Shit, what the fuck is that actor's name? Huddleston. Tom Huddleston.
Sure.
Yeah, he's handsome.
She dated him.
He's talented as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for Taylor Swift.
I think didn't she date Harry Styles?
Did she? I mean, that would make sense. That actually makes sense.
I think. I might have made that one up.
No ethnic dudes. What a fucking shocker. Get Taylor Swift out of here. I'm tired of her shit.
People can have preference, babe.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who don't date outside their race.
Yeah,
a lot of people do
of course, people can have preference, and I respect them for it, but I can also...
Taylor Lautner has a little something in him.
What?
Does he?
Yeah, a little fucking autism.
Taylor Lautner?
I think so. Really awkward dude.
I only know him from...
Yeah, maybe I know he was Mexican in Twilight. Bella Loca.
Yeah,
remember?
that's what I was thinking. I couldn't come up with it.
Another win for the Mexicans.
What are you doing, Loca?
What are you doing, Loca? Not fucking Taylor Lautner sounded like Cab Washington, dude. Get out of here. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, fuck Taylor Swift. Yeah, but this Mercury retrograde claimed a lot of fucking big relationships.
I actually feel a little sad. I do.
Yeah, it is what it is, man.
I feel that smells delicious.
It's as good as it smells.
It smells like the finest blood of Christ.
Yeah, it is good.
Yeah.
19 Crimes. 19 Crimes.
Shout out
sponsor
Eva
us.
Evans.
Yeah, shout out Eva Evans and all 19 of the crimes committed to make this wine because it's very good. All right. Yes. Oh, and the last thing I want to talk about from the internet, and we're gonna. I know where you stand on this, and it's not where I stand.
I don't know what we're about to talk about.
We're about to talk about the unrealistic hygienic standards set by Twitter.
Twitter, yeah.
And every single, I just want to say this before we get started. Every single person that tries to buck against these trends has been unequivocally squashed. I've never seen anybody beat these allegations.
Well, we're not on Twitter, so I don't care.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, I want everybody to know that I understand the stakes and consequences of my views here.
Okay. Well, yeah, your views are crazy, but people on Twitter are just showing out. Bro. I saw the reason why I know the whole shower thing that they talk about and everything, but
they take shower 3 times a day.
Yeah. Well,
they say I take my outside clothes off when I come inside the house. Yeah. They say I change my bed sheets every 2 weeks. They say I have 5 different sets of shower curtains that I change every weekend. What else do they say? They say they have 10 different hand towels.
That was the thing. So I saw like a meme that said, or somebody said like, guys really only use one towel, and then they were like, girls use 3. And I get the hair towel, body towel.
Yeah,
okay.
Different. Yeah, because you need different material.
Yeah, well, not everybody does, but even if you didn't, you use a different towel for your hair, and then they were saying that like your face, you need a face cloth to like dry your face, and then the guys were like, but I just took a shower. Yeah. And like, why are you wiping your face with something you wipe your ass with? And I'm just like, and then everybody in the comments all of a sudden using 3. It's like, I've actually never met a person who's used 3 towels.
Twitter is the worst place on the planet because I don't know what it is about hygiene that makes people want to act different.
Oh my God, I know.
Because motherfuckers now are the clean, everybody's clean. I don't touch. Everybody acts like the way that Chinese people in New York actually live their lives.
Yeah,
with masks, towels on the door. They live that shit for real.
For real. Everybody,
which is ironic because we live in Chinatown. It's fucking filthy. Actually, get it.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it,
I get it because they know how.
But everybody on Twitter acts like that's how they live their life.
Twitter wishes,
bro. Twitter acts like everybody's still wearing a mask. None of you are.
None of them.
None of you have hand sanitizer on your person
at all.
None of you wash your hands for 20 seconds.
Nope.
None of you do these things, bro. Yeah. And they act not. It's one thing to act like you do these things, but they act like people who don't do these things are fucking gross. And it's like, bruh, shut the fuck up.
Yo, I'm done with Twitter altogether because did you see the tweet the girl tweeted the other day?
No, what she said?
Something else that makes you dirty and disgusting.
Go.
She said, I find it unladylike, unsanitary, and disgusting for a woman to walk around without a purse. Like, where are your wipes?
Oh my God,
where are your tampons? Bro. Where are your panty liners? Bitch, who wears a fucking panty liner?
4,000 retweets, 500 million likes.
Mad people, but mad people were just being like, yo, what are you talking about?
I can't.
And then all these people like, absolutely, I always have to have, like, even if it's a little bag. Okay, cool. Good for you. What the fuck are you talking? How does it make somebody unladylike to not have a bag?
Bro, I can't. I cannot with the. I hate it.
I hate it too.
And it's one thing but every single person that even says like, oh, I think this is a bit over the top.
Yeah.
Dirty, disgusting, liar, bro. When Dwayne The Rock, bro, and I don't care, and Gianmarco Ceresi got fucking flamed for this shit. Did you remember this?
No way.
The Rock tweeted that every single day he showers 3 times. He tweeted every single day he takes 3 showers. And then Gianmarco Ceresi, like poppin' New York City comic, really fucking funny guy, tweeted, hey, no, you fucking don't. That's fucking ridiculous. And Twitter dragged him.
No.
Filthily, furiously through them. Everybody called him fucking filthy. Everybody said, go wash your ass. Everybody said that Gianmarco was fucking gross because he was like, showering 3 times a day is a little bit fucking ridiculous.
It's wasteful.
Dog, he got shredded to bits. Every single
people on Twitter just trying to prove something.
He got eviscerated, and I'm like, bro, none of you people live like this
at all.
And it's fucking ridiculous. You don't have this much time in a day
at all.
I want my people, all right, my people, especially my people, Latino people, minority people. Let's free ourselves from acting like we are so fucking ridiculously over the top sanitary.
I know.
We're spending too much time, and the wage gap is getting bigger. Generational wealth is leaving us behind because we're arguing about how many times to shower a day.
Yep.
If you shower once a day, great. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say something that's fucking crazy.
I knew it was coming.
If it's Tuesday and you don't get to shower before you go to bed and you got to shower in the morning on Wednesday, it's okay. It's okay to miss a day.
Oh, I thought you were
it's okay, dude. It's okay to miss a day without showering. Nobody's gonna fucking come to your house. Could you have showered? For sure. But you don't deserve to be fucking burned at the stake.
Yeah, people act like
for missing one day. I remember
somebody saying that they kept their whole shower routine up the whole quarantine. Baby, please.
Bruh. And
who was doing that?
I'll be the first one to tell you, I haven't always been the most hygienic person. I shower more now because I have you and you want me to shower more and I want to get laid, possibly, potentially, if no alcohol is involved. So I shower more. I've adjusted, but like I've gone days. I've gone two. I've lived a life, you know what I'm saying? And let me tell you something, if I never fucking told you guys, nobody would fucking know because it's honestly not that big a deal. And I can see the tweets, I see the headlines. I know when I get big and famous, they're gonna play this podcast clip.
And who gives a fuck?
I'm standing 10 toes. I've missed days.
Yeah.
And it's okay.
Most people do.
They fucking roast every fucking body.
Well, they're all lying. Everybody on Twitter is lying about every single thing.
Also, let's talk about it. Wash rags?
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Free yourself from a rag.
Let's free our people from fucking washcloths.
Yeah,
get a loofah. Grow the fuck up. Why are you even using bar soap at this point?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Dude, put the liquid on the loofah and fucking wash your ass.
Yeah.
Were you washing your ass with a white fucking washcloth and then you're using it again? I know you don't have 10 washcloths. You don't have 10 washcloth money.
But also,
I've been to Target. I know how much these fucking things cost. I'm not playing with this shit no more, bro. I'm tired.
He's upset.
No, it's annoying. And all my friends, they're gonna read and they're gonna drag me in the chat tomorrow. Oh, JC's Caucasian because he doesn't shower 5 times a day. Hey, you know what? Fucking I love Fall Out Boy. So it is what it is.
I am a big 2-a-dayer during the summer.
I can see people showering twice a day. Yeah. That's fine if that's what you want to do. I think it's a bit over the top, but I can understand. I was sweating a lot this summer.
Yeah.
I think there was 1 or 2 days where I took 2 showers.
Yeah.
But like, it's one thing to have a preference of what you like to do. It's another thing to be like, if you're not doing what I'm doing, you're fucking gross.
Well, that's everybody.
And that is the whole culture of hygiene, especially around Twitter. Because like with almost every, like, it's the most ridiculous thing because people are just flat out lying. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, you just sneezed into your hand. You should fucking kill yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's I can't do it.
Do you have anything that does gross you out?
No, not really.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Not really. I'm a pretty gross dude though. I do pretty gross things. Like I'm that's the only manly, like the more classical man. I'm a pretty like brutish dude.
Yeah, you're pretty disgusting.
around stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move on from this conversation.
Yeah.
Because I think it's gonna bring us nicely
into. You're afraid that I'm gonna embarrass you.
No. You just got so mad and you went into you were.
Yeah, you know what I was doing.
JC Long Days.
Yeah, you know the vibes.
But I think we should pivot to we were watching New York Housewives and they were going around the table doing most embarrassing like stories.
Yeah, most embarrassing stories. Do you want to go first?
Are we hearing something?
Yeah, I'm hearing something crazy in my headphones. Maybe it's just outside.
I think it was outside.
Most embarrassing story. I don't really feel embarrassment like that. Like, that's not an emotion that really computes with me. I've told you a story that you freaked out. And you were like retroactively this story, and I was like, "Stop telling me! You got to talk about it on the pod." I'll tell you guys, and when I tell you, I have zero shame about this moment. So I was down in Atlanta shooting a short film with my good friend Armani Ortiz. Shout out to Armani, whose movie is premiering. His documentary about Tyler Perry's premiering next month at the AFI Film Festival in LA. That's going to be a great time. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
We were shooting a short film on Tyler Perry's lot. Flex, right?
Yeah.
So I got to shoot a little short on Tyler Perry's lot. It's really fucking cool, right? So we're shooting in lot number 11. Has no name at the time. I can't remember who's named after now. But we're getting to our second day on set. I get there super early. The set is set up. There's nobody on the lot. It's like a big old huge garage. It's like a hangar. You know what I'm saying? So I get in there and I'm just walking around and there's nobody there. And one thing about me, I'm a gassy guy. Have a lot of gas for no reason. I'm in the studio. Nobody's there. And I will also say, if people were there, I still would have done it. Because I fart when I have to fart. But nobody's in the studio. I let one rip. Big fat fart. It was loud too. Nobody was there to hear it, but it was loud. And I was like, oh, it feels good to not have that in my body anymore. Because it shouldn't be in my body. That's why it wants to get out. So I let this big fart rip, and maybe 10 seconds. 10 seconds post fart, into the studio walks my good friend Armani, my good farty Artie, my good friend Armani Ortiz, the director of the short film, walks in with the baby mother of Tyler Perry's baby mother, right? Galila, really sweet lady, really nice. Met her a couple times. So they walk into the studio and Armani's like, it's our first day on set. And he's like showing her where everything is. Oh, this is what we're going to do over here. This is what we're doing over here. This is the crane that's going to lift me up. He's showing her the whole set. Right. And I'm listening to that from across the.
They didn't even see you.
No, because I'm on the other side of the studio. But I can hear them. And he's just telling her. And then all I hear from across the studio is, oh, it smells bad. She says like, oh, it smells awful. And he's like, yo, what is that smell? It smells terrible. Like, why does it smell like this? So me being
Tyler Perry's baby mother.
Yeah, me being and also his co-director. His co-director for this film that's coming out next month. Smelled the fart and they were like, what's that fucking smell? It smells horrible in the studio. Right? So me trying to be an accountable guy.
Did you want to die?
No. Because I farted. What the fuck is the big deal? So I didn't want her to judge my friend and think that his set was stinky or think that something was wrong with the studio. So upon hearing that, I came, like, I walked a little bit closer. From far away, I was like, oh, hey, that was me. Sorry about that. I farted before you guys came in. That's why it smells bad. There's nothing wrong with the studio. I farted. I'm sorry about that. And then she starts laughing. My friend looks at me like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I didn't, nobody was here. So I didn't think anybody would have to deal with that. I'm sorry that you guys walked into that. If I could have warned you, I would have. But you walked in, I had no idea anybody was coming. And then he was just like, you're an idiot. And she thought it was really funny. But yeah, I owned up to it and I would do it 10 times out of 10. I don't see the fucking bit. It's a fart. What the fuck is the problem?
Hey, that was me.
Yeah, I mean, my fault.
But literally, no one does that. Literally, you walk into an elevator, it stinks. You just have to stand there like, somebody in here knows they did it, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. But if somebody were to ask, the same way, like, do you know if you ask somebody if they're a police officer, they have to tell you. The same way, if somebody walked into a subway car or an elevator car that I farted in and they were like, what's that smell? I'd be like, yo, my bad.
Don't ever do that in front of me.
I don't see what the big deal is. I really don't. What's the big fucking deal? You guys, people act like I'm going into my body and choosing the stench of the fart that's coming out of my body. Like, it's a fucking it's a gaseous reaction. It's natural.
I can't.
I really don't get the big deal.
Most people would be like embarrassed and be like, I don't know what that smell is. And you were just like, hey, it was me.
Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry. You were not supposed to smell that. Anytime I fart and somebody asks, yo, did somebody fart? I'll be like, yo, me. 100%.
All the time. And he farts. It doesn't matter where you are. We'll be like standing. We'll be standing by like watching at the stand, like downstairs room in that little area, watching a show with all the other comics, and I'll smell something and be like, did you fart? He's like, yeah, 100%.
100%. If you're ever at the stand and you smell shit, ask me if I farted, and there's a 90% chance that I did. And I don't want it to reflect poorly on the establishment. I'm a gassy guy. It's something that comes with the fucking territory. I really don't see the problem.
You didn't feel embarrassed in the slightest with the Tyler Perry story?
No, not at all. If I was embarrassed, I wouldn't have said anything.
If I were you, I would have hid and then came out and been like as if I just got there.
Oh, what's that smell? They don't have to lie. That's crazy.
I would have gotten there later, so I wouldn't have had to smell it.
Embarrassment is something that implies shame, and I have no shame about having a bodily
You should gain it might benefit you to have just a little bit of shame.
That's probably true, but around farting will never be the case. It's just a fart. It's not a big deal. People, I really don't understand people's reactions to like their disgusted reactions to farts. They smell bad for sure, and I don't love to smell other people's farts, but I'm not gonna get mad at somebody or be like, "That's fucking rude." What the fuck do you mean? It's a fart. If I were to shit at the table,
it's the closest thing.
Yeah,
but it is the closest thing. And if you like are farting at a dinner table, that's outrageous.
Would you get mad at somebody for accidentally shitting their own pants? No, because it's not an on purpose thing. If I can hold in every fart, I
have a friend who, and I'm going to just say it was Jessie. She had someone at her house. It wasn't a friend of hers, but they came, and he shit himself in her house, but didn't say anything about it.
That's embarrassing, dude.
And he sat in it.
Oh shit, that's crazy though.
And it got on her stuff.
Oh, but now it's rude because now your shit's getting everywhere.
He left it. She's like, Jack, smell the couch. She made her husband smell the couch.
See, that's embarrassing. Like shit. But if let's say, God, worst come to worst, if I shat myself out, I would have to go to the host of the house, whoever's party it was, didn't matter. I'd be like, hey, I just shit myself. I'm going to leave and maybe I'll come back, but I might not. But I just want you to know that that's why I'm leaving. Because I shit myself. Do you want me to get my shit all over your house? No, I'm getting out of here.
You would tell the truth?
I mean, if I shat myself, no. If I shat myself, I would have probably left. But after I would text them back, be like, "Yo, if you smell shit anywhere, it might have been me." I've shot myself before. I told you, I shot myself teaching once. Shot myself at school.
I
sharted, but a good amount. Not a good amount, but like enough. Enough came out, stayed in the back of my pants, dude.
Don't know the difference.
What?
Between a fart and shit.
I mean, it's a fucking mystery. The older, I feel like women can't relate to this because women have completely
every man
stigmatized.
I know has shit themselves.
Yeah. Do you think we're choosing, or you think we're being lazy? It's because we can't fucking tell the difference of what's gonna come out of our asshole. If it was an isolated incident, be like, oh yeah, this guy's fucking wilding. Happens to all of us. It happens to every guy that I shit myself like twice a year. Like a little shark.
It's because you guys are like eating dairy and you refuse to.
Yeah,
there's
sure.
Somebody, Max, what's his name? The one from New York Comedy Club, Max.
There's so many Maxes there. Oh, Spinelli.
Yeah, Max Spinelli. He has like a joke where he's like, I love that every day I eat pizza, and I'm like, let's see if this gives me explosive diarrhea like it does every other time.
Best diarrhea joke I've ever heard in my life. Grant Sheffield. He said, I can't remember the setup, but the punchline is basically, baby, I'm a man over 30 years old. Everything gives me diarrhea. And that's the most true shit I've ever heard in my life. I don't know whether a fucking solid shit's going to come out of my ass, or sometimes I can tell when it's going to be liquidy, but it's just a part of the game at this point in my life. And it's okay. What am I going to fucking put myself in a fucking tower and not let myself out because I might fart?
All right,
because of the one time I shit, because if I let a fart out, maybe it'll be one of two times this year, a little shit might come out. No, you got to live your life still. You can't live your life in fear, dude. Sometimes you shit yourself a little bit.
You believe in it and you're like, you know what? This is a fart.
Yeah, I hope. I'm like 90% sure, but I'm not going to fuck. What am I going to, if I don't have a toilet near me, I'm going to fucking fart and hope for the best.
That's so funny.
It is what it is.
That's insane to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and JC have also reached a new level in our relationship where I take a shower and he shits.
Yeah, fully shit. I am what I am. I always have to shit.
Yeah, it's really insane.
Yeah.
But my most embarrassing story.
Go for it.
Totally different.
Mm-hmm.
My embarrassing story is that I knew somebody whose mom died. Mm-hmm. We had not been talking for a while. We had like a falling out.
Damn, rest in peace to that
and
mom.
Not her and I.
Oh.
Her son and I.
Oh, okay.
He was a friend of mine.
Was it like a romantic friend?
No.
Oh,
it was my friend's romantic. Like,
okay.
It was an ex. And me and him had a falling out. We were friends before they dated. And so we didn't talk for years.
Real quick, if any of my ex's parents died, none of my friends can go to the funeral. Continue.
I knew him before. I knew him and his mother before.
I'm just saying, in general, for me.
Okay. I knew him years before years before. So I was gonna. So his mom passed away. My friend also reached out to him when his mom passed away because it was a sudden, very sudden death. And so I reached out to him, and he told me, I was like, where's the funeral? Like, I'll go pay respects. Mm-hmm. So it was in our neighborhood, and I went to go to Ortiz Funeral Home on Houston Street.
Shout out to the Ortizes.
And I left work early to go. And I have a lot of anxiety, so I'm like usually going places by myself. But I was like, you know what? What am I not going to go to?
Yeah, I hate that too. I feel you.
What am I going to not go to the funeral?
I would have not gone.
Yeah, and I was trying to like be a better person.
Yeah.
So I go into Ortiz Funeral Home. I'm reading the names. I'm like, wow, I thought her last name was Pichardo, but maybe she has a different. Maybe she didn't have her son's last name.
Yeah,
Latinos don't always do that.
Yeah, we do different. My grandma has 2 different names.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. So I go and I walk into this room and I look at the coffin, and it doesn't look like her. I was like, well, maybe she's aged a bit. I haven't seen her in a couple of years.
Yeah, maybe she was Asian.
Yeah. It was a Spanish lady as well. But there's also 4 people there. There's 4 people at this funeral. Intimate. It's an intimate funeral. Yeah. So immediately I know I'm in the wrong place.
Oh, shit.
So I just, instead of just turning around and leaving, I sat down.
Stayed, paid your respects.
I sat down in the back of the room because I was like, I'm in the wrong place. And they all looked, when I walked in, they all turned around because they had like heels on. Yeah. Like boots.
You look good.
No, I was coming from work. So I had like boots on, like with little heels. So they heard me. And then I was like, oh my God. So I just sat down. And I got on my phone. And then one of the ladies walks over to me.
Yeah.
She's like, how did you know my mom? And I was like, oh, I'm just waiting for somebody.
How could you think that was better?
I was panicking.
How could you think that was better? See, now, I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to be brutally honest. I've shat myself in public involuntarily. You made a decision.
I didn't know what to do.
You should be ashamed of yourself. That's embarrassing.
It was so embarrassing. And then I'm like,
people's lives were
I'm waiting for somebody. And then I just like got up like, bitch, why are you approaching me at your mother's funeral? Like, back off.
Yeah, thirsty?
Yeah, I was like, leave me alone. You're obsessed with me.
Yeah, you went and you started tweeting about it. People are so toxic. They think one parent dies and they have access to everything in my life. Just because I'm at your mother's funeral doesn't mean that I knew your mother.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
You're fucking, yeah. When you assume you make an ass out of you and me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your dead mom.
And your dead mom. You know what? And how dare you put her in that dress? She looks like shit. Yeah.
Yo, that's
and
crazy.
I got up. And as I said, I was like, oh, I'm just waiting for somebody. Like, and I'm
just waiting for somebody, and your mother thought you were a disappointment.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, you don't meet up with people at a funeral home? Okay.
Yeah, all right, guess, yeah.
Yeah, I guess you're cooler than me.
Oh, are you even from New York?
Are you even from New York even?
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, don't approach me.
Yeah, gentrifier. Fuck out of here.
It was ridiculous.
Samantha, and then that's crazy.
Then I got up. As I was like, I'm just waiting for somebody. And then I like got up and walked out, and I was like, as I'm like, what
did I do?
Did I just do?
Yeah.
And I left, and I couldn't even say anything about it. I like waited till I got home, and then I texted David. I was like, David, I've done the worst thing.
Did you even go to the correct funeral?
No, I don't know where it was. So now I think he did it on purpose.
So not only did you not pay your respects, But you disrespected.
Well, no, I think he gave me. I think that was his like.
Oh, you think you were sabotaged?
I think he sabotaged me.
Why would he do that? Were you a bad friend? Were you the friend that was telling her to leave him?
No, and that was the thing is that he thought she didn't have a mind of her own to make that decision on her own.
Oh.
And he was like, I know that you talked about me. I was like, you fucked up on your own. I didn't have to. You did it for me.
Oh.
I didn't have to do anything, but he didn't.
Did you give her like you were like leave this guy?
Eventually, yes, but that was when after he left her a voicemail when he was with somebody else, and I was like, he's playing games with you, like just move on, and he was, whatever. But before that, and then she ended up. Of course.
Damn, I will say, man, the commitment to fucking toxicity
is crazy.
Is admirable. As my mother lay dead in the ground, I will not allow myself to be disrespected.
Absolutely.
What is this woman going to try to get her friend to uplift herself?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Not on my watch.
Not on my watch.
Yeah.
No. Oh, you thought your friend that's your smartest friend is smart enough to leave me?
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah. Man. And he was mad at so I think he gave me the wrong address.
You were sabotaged.
Because I kept reading the text over and he was like Ortiz on Houston at this time. On Friday at this time.
So you don't think you Mandela affected a little bit?
No. If you don't think I read his text message over and over again after I left.
Oh, he gave you
to make sure that I read it right. And I was like, no, he told me the location, the time, everything.
Hey, at that point, it's like a tip your hat. That's pretty fucking funny.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Went to the wrong funeral.
And you were the worst person to do that. That was like a coordinated attack.
He knew what he was doing. Yeah. He knew me well.
Yeah, real well. That's actually hysterical. That's pretty funny. You're not mad at him for that. No, you can't be mad at him.
No, I'm not mad at him.
No, that's funny.
I'm not mad at him.
No, he gave you a great story.
Yeah.
Did you a favor, dude.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah. So shout out to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking funny and embarrassing. That's worse than mine, I think.
Yeah, it's the worst thing.
Yeah, because you harmed other people in yours.
Yeah, I ruined like their experience. They are all having a conversation. Like, who was that woman?
Yeah, you spit on her grave. They probably still to this day. They're probably still talking about that.
Yeah.
You're a monster.
I can't believe it.
I'm sure they would much rather me have gone in and accidentally shit myself but be super apologetic about it than you fucking metaphorically shitting all over their dead mother.
And if you also know me, that is
mortifying.
Mortifying.
Yeah, you're just as dead as the person in the casket.
I was like, this is the worst. I was walking the whole way home and I was like,
one thing about you're like, oh, good thing this is already funeral. I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
I'm gonna kill myself here. Yeah, literally.
Oh shit!
It was really bad. So that was my most embarrassing moment.
Yeah, that's a fucking doozy right there, cuz. Well, life is, life. Sometimes we embarrass ourselves. Sometimes
you walk into a funeral that you didn't mean to. Who hasn't?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sometimes you fucking shit in an empty stage and somebody walks into the fucking green gas cloud.
Sometimes Tyler Perry's baby mama's around.
Hey,
after you fart.
Literally, she is sometimes. And you know what? I'm one thing about me. I'm gonna go to LA next month. I'm gonna spit the fucking block. I'm gonna fart right outside the Chinese theater. And I'm gonna get mine. This one's on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
that's
for you
to
pick up my short.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, they didn't though. That's funny as shit. But all right, so we did that, and then we're gonna move into our last segment, the no cap recap.
Yes.
We just caught up on the Housewives. We've definitely taken a break from Love Island, so we're just gonna do our Real Housewives recap. We're gonna do our bad bitch, sad bitch game.
Yes.
You have a bad bitch of the week based on your last episode?
My bad bitch of the week is Jessel.
Yeah. Yo,
who I think might have been my sad bitch of a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
But you know what? She needed her time. And I actually like her a lot.
Yeah.
I think she's holding her own and she's not really shook by these stupid bitches.
Yeah, I thought she was letting herself get walked all over early, but I think she was just fucking keeping receipts.
Yeah.
I think she literally taking notes based on the next one.
I
love it. We love it. A calculated sicko.
We like a calculated queen.
Need that. Yeah. I like the way she carried herself. Also, when they went out to that dinner and she was in the maroon dress.
She looked great.
Looked good.
She looked good.
Really good.
Yeah, she did.
And they, the other girls look good too, but Jessel was like,
pulled
okay,
herself
girl.
together.
I like that. My bad bitch of the week, I'm gonna go the server at their dinner. The older black woman with the glasses, super nice, man.
I liked her a lot.
Looking good, great vibe. Had a couple minutes on screen. Fucking made my fucking episode.
I kind of liked her a lot.
Yeah, I liked her. I liked the way she took orders. I loved her overall demeanor.
Yeah.
If I ever go to Anguilla, that's where we're going.
That's where we're going.
100%. That's my bad bitch of the week.
That was, yeah. And
you got a sad bitch?
My sad bitch of the week is Erin.
Yeah, again?
It is Erin again. I think she
Erin's getting exposed.
I think she stinks.
Yeah.
And you would think I don't think that Uba was right and everything, but
no, she wasn't.
But I get it.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. If we're gonna let's be objective, let's be honest. Uba definitely overreacted to the phone being taken, but not Aaron's decision at that point. You know what I'm saying? Especially Aaron, as somebody who made a big stink about somebody else's joke earlier, which obviously different because I think it's okay. I think it's way easier to say that Bryn was over the line more than Aaron was over the line in their respective jokes. But you have to know how it feels for somebody doing something to you that they intended to be funny that you didn't like.
Totally, but I guess Uba could have definitely talked to Erin. She was being more of a bitch.
Yeah, but I think, it's probably pile up because I don't think Uba liked the way Erin and Sai had been handling themselves for the whole trip about the way that they were opening up. And I don't think Uba was opening up about that. So she was probably internalizing it, probably came out then. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bad.
Also, they said that Uba left her shit in the car. And if that's the case, then Uba has no...
so if Erin was taking it as a joke, it's like you didn't even know you left it in the car.
Yeah.
They would have been missing anyway because they would have taken the cars and left.
Yeah, but this is, no offense, women friendships are hard because they can't fucking get through these things without
They just know who to cast because who is this at that grown age having those things? True. Also, one thing about Erin, stop it. You're not my age.
Yeah. Erin's 46.
Erin is saying she's born in 1987.
One thing about Erin from Frame, she always looks good, but she was looking good this episode.
She did, yeah. It was the no makeup thing.
Yeah, she was looking real good. I'm gonna go sad bitch of the week. I'm gonna go Sai, man, and it hurts me to say that because Sai's a Puerto Rican queen, but Sai's vibes are consistently bad.
Yes, she's just not a fun. She's not a fun. No housewife.
Fun, dude. No fun. She's got a real attitude on her.
Real attitude. And lower your fucking voice.
And it's not attitude in terms of I don't like to play I don't like to stereotype Latinas as fiery because it's not that. It's just bad energy.
Bad vibes.
Yeah, she's snappy with
she's
rude.
Not ever happy. It feels like she's just always I don't know. She's just kind of annoying.
She's always and for a lack of a better, she's always hangry, dude.
Yeah.
It's nah, this trip you're eating a lot, so you just have an attitude for no she was jumping down Dushel's throat for having a different story than the one that she wanted her to have, and it's man, you can't.
She was mad.
You can't beg somebody to open up and they get mad about the details of their life. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think they're trying to force friendships on this show, and I think that's their only downfall. Because I actually like the show. I think they're a good dynamic, but I think they're well, you are not my friend because you haven't told me anything about yourself, and it's
that's
girl,
not what makes a friend.
It's
nobody becomes friends that way.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Sit with people you're
doing it backwards because you got to build little meaningless things, and those things build up to big things.
Yeah,
that's why guys, we all become friends over fucking fantasy football and dumb shit like that. Shit that doesn't matter that we bond equally, and then when we're out watching a game, a couple beers in, then we'll talk about our lives.
Yeah, you know what? I guess they can't talk about because they're on the show. It's because what girls we're talking about is housewives, and they are the one. They are the housewives.
They don't have the same things that we have to bond over. They don't have themselves to watch.
No. What do
housewives bond over?
What do football players do? They don't have fantasy.
They do. Well, they have other sports and bitches. Yeah, and fucking beating their wives, dude.
Yeah,
a little DV.
Yeah, they love a little CTE as well.
All the fights they won.
They're do you feel crazy rage all the time?
Yeah, dude, a big migraine all the time, dude. My memories are slowly slipping away, dude. I can't even fucking read. To be fair, I couldn't read before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What are we talking about?
Yeah, that's why men friendships always work. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, that's Bad Bitch Savage. I'm excited about the next episode. I'm excited to see. I think we're gonna see a little bit of Puppet Master Jessel.
Yeah,
getting in, fucking pulling some strings.
Hey, listen, I got a whole laundry list on this.
I really like that. They're getting Bryn turning her to the dark side.
Because I think that Erin thought that she was going to come in and be the leader of the group, and I don't think that's the case. Also, I think that it does remain kind of like a broken group for a little bit because I saw yesterday that Bryn was watching the episode with Jessel, and then they called Uba while they on Instagram Live. So it is I think it's going to
there's still
the three verses, and I think Jenna's probably going to remain
neutral. Yeah, Jenna's the best. She's the best one by far.
And I think she's going to fuck the shit out of Bryn.
Yo, you know what, man? Also, let me say. From what you're saying, I don't see this on my timeline. You're saying that everybody's over Bryn and her antics.
People are saying that she's just
being one-dimensional and it's not genuine. And I feel that. But watching it is funny. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm just a man and I like a couple sex jokes. I think
it's funny too.
I think it's funny. I think it's good-natured. I think it's fun little banter.
I'd rather
than being super fucking serious
or being
all the time.
Tell me more about your life and your trauma.
And you can see Bryn actually Bryn has some real trauma and she's trying to fucking deflect. And she deflects with humor and some of it is fucking raunchy humor, but that's friendships, man. I can't tell you what my friends be fucking. We be saying wild shit all the time.
Me and David all consistently saying disgusting things to each other.
So I kind of like that. I think people need to stop slandering her for the sex jokes. You know what I'm saying? Because I love watching a woman make a sex joke, dude.
Yeah,
I don't know why we act like it's not funny. It's pretty fucking funny.
It is very funny.
Pretty funny. So I'd rather watch Bryn do that than fucking drive a car.
Jesus.
I'm just trying to be what's the word? controversy, trying to get the people going.
Get the people
going. Shout out to Bryn, shout out to Housewives. People saying New York's in the mud. I like it so far. I like it so far. And honestly, you know, I give grace to other friends. Like Potomac has been fucking crazy last season. A bit too much here and there. It was good, but like it was ridiculous too. But great, I loved it. Same thing with Miami. A lot of those things are ridiculous, but I love it. So let's give New York some fucking slack. It's the first season. I'm not saying they're compared to those two. Those two are the best ones I think happening right now. But let's give some slack, man. It's the first fucking season. It's the first season.
We need to grow and we need to make changes. I think.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. I like it. I'm here for it. Can't wait for the reunion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Me too.
I'm ready for the second half of the season.
Me too. Well, I think we're almost at the end.
Really? 10 episodes? What do they do? 14?
First seasons they always do shorter.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta let it build.
But I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's gonna do it for us, ladies and gentlemen. Before we get out of here, we just want to plug one more time. Soft launch.
Yes.
September 30th, 5 p.m. at the stand. The link is gonna be in the bio.
It is already. Yep.
When you fucking see us, put some respect on our names because we are New York Comedy Festival certified.
Absolutely.
We will be there November 4th, 5 p.m. Saturday. That show will sell out. We will also have that in our bio. And if you would, my love, let me talk some shit for a second. You can also catch me at the New York Comedy Festival. Midnight Fresh, officially featured. And Street Talk, shout out to Max Manikoff, also officially featured. I will be hosting all 3 of those shows, all 3 featured in the New York Comedy Festival. And I have to rest on that because when the comics to watch list comes out, I'm going to fucking kill myself. Because I'm not going to get it this year and I'm going to be pissed. But things are good in our careers and I'm happy and I'm proud of myself and I'm proud of you and I'm proud of us. All right.
I'm happy. I'm very happy for you. I'm very proud of you. And also, the list hasn't been released yet, so don't put your negative juju out there.
Yeah, but I already did it. But, you know, that's going to do it for us here at Soft Launch. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much.
Baby, anything you want to say before we get up out of here?
I just want to say, I love you.
I love you too, baby.
That's it.
Yeah. I would offer you to fuck, but I already had a glass of red wine. Not happening. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much.
It's soft like this launch.
Peace.
Bye.